Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s. His father, he thanks us for coming.
All right, well, 2.5 of us are back. Danny, I know, like, so real quick backstory. When you and I were first doing the show, I lost my voice one time. I told you it happens to me every year. You're like, it doesn't happen to me. And I'm like, it sucks because it's like you're losing your superpower. And here we are.
What's up, boys and girls?
Oh my God! It's almost like when Brendan said Macs don't have any problems with viruses.
It was
Danny's like, nah, I never lose my
the
voice.
fucking jinx fucking city.
I mean, we're going to talk about it the weekend starting Thursday, but this is the best you're getting out of me tonight.
Hey,
We had to delay it a little bit yesterday because I literally could not talk.
Yeah.
I mean, I just couldn't talk.
well, listen, this is what we call Jordan flu game.
Someone called me today and immediately started laughing. And like they didn't know that my voice was like this.
And I have to say this, as it happens to me, like it happens to me, it's kind of a perfect. Well, for me, usually is I get the start of a cold, and then I go out and like go to a bar, and then I talk, which I do, and then it's like fucking just gone, and then all of a sudden, like it's like losing. The only thing I'm good at is gone. like I fear it. Like a couple times I've been like, am I ever getting it back? Like, is it ever coming back?
Right before Fitzy walked in the door, I said I was on the job site today, and someone said something funny, so I laughed, and my laugh is completely normal. So I like literally said out front, I was like, "It's back," and I sounded like this, but my laugh was fine.
All right, couple things before we get to your weekend to note. Okay, the Halloween party. Now, couple changes and some technical difficulties. First change, tickets are going to $20. If you've already sent me 60, I've said this, by the end of this week, I'm going to Venmo you back. The problem, okay, let's start with there. $20 a ticket. The reason is we're going to ask you to donate $10 cash at the door to the charity. Because we now are kind of like more official. It just makes it easier for the people we're giving it to. It's going to a good place. We're going to announce it that night. They're going to take the money home.
You'll see it. And if you
take it out in cash, so you're going to see it.
Yeah, and if you want to, this happened last year. People are like, can I just buy a ticket? And you can, but at the same time, would rather you just donate because there is a capacity at this place.
Yeah, and so if you're gonna you want to buy a ticket just to donate, we will like give you their Venmo the night of the thing.
Right.
Okay. Problem. Fitzy was like, we need a Venmo for pulling the cork, and I'm like, you're a genius. So I went on to Venmo, opened up followed all their fucking directions, pulling the cork thing, right? Go to link it to my bank account. It says, you are linked. And all of a sudden, sorry, we're having problems. That's been happening for 3 days. So I'm like, whatever. I'll figure this out, right? Then today, Mark Berry's like, try to just Venmo me to my personal. And now my personal won't take Venmo. I can't get Venmo from fucking... Now I can't get it from anybody. Now I get online. Them trying to fucking get in touch with somebody at Venmo is like trying to get Danny Gillis' voice back now. Like,
it's just not
so
gonna
I
happen.
emailed them. If we get to the point by the end of the week where I can't, for some reason, unlock it, we'll figure it out. Either you'll Venmo Danny for now, and we'll get the tickets out. Because we got to stop moving these tickets.
Yeah, for sure.
We've moved like a good handful, but like we got to stop moving more. So that's the deal. So don't send any. Well, you can't. So if you try to send Venmo, I apologize. If you have sent it, I'm going to send you tickets tomorrow. And if I haven't Venmoed you the money back, the 10 back, or whatever you bought worth, it's only because I can't use my Venmo right now. So I'm on it. So I'm going to be up those like that's what I have tomorrow to do. Like I got to be on the phone with Venmo about trying to do this thing right.
If you can get them on the phone.
It's fuck. Anyways, we'll deal with that. We deal with it.
Don't have customer service.
It sucks. We'll see what happens. We'll figure it out.
We got a big company to talk about today too, by the way.
Okay. Awesome.
Do we ever?
Real quick other updates because people asked for it today. First of all, what a birthday day. Can we talk about the birthday day it is today?
Yeah.
Rattle them off, Fitzy.
That was today.
Yeah.
Froyo,
Yep.
Clocky,
Yep.
Dave Sweeney.
Yeah. I mean, like the three horsemen.
Serious fucking corgis, all birthdays today.
Absolutely. Happy birthday, boys.
It makes
Happy
me
birthday.
very happy. By the way, we have like We have 8 voicemails tonight.
Ooh.
We have 8 voicemails.
Thank God my ears didn't go.
Okay, so before we get into your weekend recap, I want to do this now. Because somebody asked, Grant Wood, OG Dogcast guy.
Fact.
He said, hey, I want an update on Chasing Amy. So here's the
Oh,
deal.
yeah, I saw that message.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I talked to Amy today. She wants an update. I'm like, listen, I'm doing my best. We're getting more negotiable as we go, okay? That's all I'm saying. Listen.
It's thin out there.
Listen, high net worth motherfuckers who are single in their 40s, there's not a lot of them. I'm just going to say it, okay? If they are, they're usually fucking squids. I am a great recruiter, a great finder of talent, okay? I found Fitzy. I found Gilly. I will find this guy. That's a fact. Now, in the meantime, I got a couple more solicitations. One guy lives in his basement. That's not going to work. Actually, it's not even his.
His own basement?
His friend's basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Here's one. But I did get 2 emails.
Wait a minute.
I did get 2 emails.
Do I know who that is?
Maybe. I'm not going to mention any names.
I think I do.
Okay. I got 2 emails. I'm going to read them.
Okay.
These were actually sent to pullingthecork1@gmail.com. Okay.
Love it.
Here's the first one. Hi, guys. I am formally submitting my application for Chasing Amy. I live in New Jersey and have a successful career in the music industry, so money is not an issue for me. I enjoy a vast collection of fine wines. I own multiple homes and classic cars. I think I would be a great addition to Brendan's extended family parties, and I am disease-free. I travel all the time for work, so I'm not sure if she's cool with that or open to that, but some girls dig that type of thing. Sincerely, Bruce Springsteen. Now, I don't know if this is Bruce Springsteen. I'm just saying he's a married man, all right? That's the first thing I'm going to point out, okay? And he's a family man as far as I can tell. But if it is Bruce and you're willing to get divorced,
We'll see you October 27th.
I don't want to be the second best musician at my family parties, but I would be open to it,
I
okay?
don't know. I heard the boss lost a step.
Yeah. And this is another actual, and obviously I know that's a joke to whatever dickhead sent me that fucking email. Knows I love Springsteen. Here's another one.
Wouldn't it be great if it was?
Hey, fellas. Huge corker here from out in Wisconsin. Been following along since the Dogcast days. I never miss an episode. I would like to put myself in the running for the Chasing Amy dating contest. What a great-looking gal. Although I am currently not in the financial bracket which qualifies me for the date, I'm working hard to get there, and I have a solid plan in place. I have a very entrepreneurial spirit, and I have been working hard to become a millionaire. Every day after I go to the bar, I head directly to a store near my house and I play the lottery. I believe I'm very close to cracking the code for the big win. Please let me know if this would be of interest. I love the show. Rick in Wisconsin. I'll tell you what. I'll go on a date with you, Rick. Yeah. That's a fact. So we haven't quite got what we need to get yet for the Chasing Amy thing
pickings.
here. Slim pickings.
The good news is she's still available.
The good news is she's still available. I'll post another picture of her this week to entice maybe. Like I said, this might not be you. This might be somebody you know, okay? This might be some guy you know who owns an Acura dealership. I don't know. Like, he owns an Acura dealership. Now I'm talking like Mile Island. Like, he owns an Acura dealership. He has a bar at his house. Stefan is the bartender.
His name is Ernie Bach Jr.
Yeah, his name is Ernie Bach Jr. And he's part of the Ernie and the Automatics. And we're going to fucking jam with him. So, anyways, if you want, listen, pullingthecork1@gmail.com. You can send me all the joke emails you want. I love it. I laugh my fucking ass off when I read these things. But we're talking about a Helen of Troy situation. A girl sets sail thousands of warships across a fucking, like, a generational beauty. Wouldn't you say? I would say. I mean, great looking girl. And you get to hang out with me at these parties, right? All right? This thing is not going away. This isn't a fucking gimmick. I am not fucking putting down this sword until the battle is won. All right? Because I know she's out, so some fucking other dickbag is going to find her. And you guys are going to lose out. I need a
And you're going to get stuck with that.
Yeah,
lemon.
plus it's like if I find the guy, like I get so much more clout at that point, like with everything.
You can walk in with the championship belt. Everybody.
100%. By the way, if it's like an ex-athlete, we're down for that too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm just giving you guys ideas of spitballing out there. Ex-athletes, you know what I mean?
Springsteen.
Rick from Wisconsin. That's what we have. Okay. We got a epic weekend to discuss, Danny. The irony of this episode is it's like Danny, it's all Danny's stories, but Danny can barely talk.
But I'm not trying. Yeah, but that's what makes it even better. That's number one.
Yes.
But you guys also had a weekends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but let's start with you, and then we'll
I
give
got a
the boys a
lot
break.
to talk about.
All right, well, we do it in parts.
Okay.
Let's start with you get out there.
I'm gonna start with Thursday.
Start with Thursday. Okay. I'm enjoying. By the way, I'm enjoying a glass of wine like a fucking gentleman.
I'm
A
enjoying
red
honey
Cabernet.
lemon tea that I've been drinking for, I don't know, forever. I got picked up at 2:30 in the morning Thursday.
Uber.
Nope.
Bubba.
Bubba. Well, we went to his sister's house, and she brought us to the airport. He was coming from Tewksbury. The horn's going off like crazy. It's 2:30 in the morning. I come down the stairs. He throws a nip at my face. And I'm like, all right. So we did a nip at 2:30 in the morning. Went to his sister's house. She's already outside, the whole nine. We're there significantly early. And I don't know why. We're early people. Me and Bubba like to be
I'm the
there
same way.
on
Me
time.
too. Me too.
Especially the airport. Especially with all the nonsense traffic going on at the airport. We were
You know
there.
why that happens is because people like us don't fly that much. Like my
Right.
buddies who fly, like Buggy gets there like with 3 minutes to spare.
Okay. Well, we get there. I think our flight was at 6:30. We got there at like 4. Like we got there real early.
Yep.
Nothing is open.
No, it sucks.
Hudson News isn't even open yet.
Nope.
So we're just there, twiddling our fingers. We get on the flight. Flight's fine. We both have aisle seats. He's one row behind me on that side. I'm on this side. We're having a grand old time. We land. We're like, should we take an Uber? Or should we, try to find another way? So the lady on the bus, on the plane goes, where are you headed? And we're like, this area. And she looks on the phone. She goes, just take the train. It's $5. I'm like, all right, we'll take the train. It's $5.
Hold
And
on 1 second. Fitzy, once the light goes off on the space heater, it still blows for a minute, but it's off. All right. Yeah.
Sorry, Danny.
know.
Continue.
it's all good.
Go ahead.
So we get on this, we take the train because an Uber was like $45. Train gets you there a lot quicker. So we take the blue line. Now, the blue line looks significantly like our blue line.
Yep.
Trash people.
Hell yeah.
Our type of people.
So we
You said you're in Chicago, right?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we landed in Chicago.
Just so they know.
Everyone's there. And we had so much room at first. So much room. And then like 4 stops in, we did not have much room.
Yeah.
We had ball bags and asses in our faces and nothing else. And then we just heard barking. Not from a dog, but from a person who was dropping every swear under the sun for the next 20 minutes. And he ends up getting off at the same stop as us. This guy's in a wheelchair. He's got one eye. He has no shirt on. And I said, welcome to Chicago. We walk up the stairs, and he goes, all right, put in Royal Sinesta. So I do. 7 blocks. You want to walk it? Yeah, it's 80 degrees out. Let's walk it. There's more than one Royal Sinesta in Chicago.
Okay. Yeah.
So we go to this one. It's in like the financial district. I'm staring at the Trump Tower. And Bubba just goes, I don't think this is the right one. And I said, well, this sucks. So we walk in. They're like, yeah, you don't have any reservations here. Uber back was like $11.
Yep.
We get to ours, which was still a very, very nice hotel. But it wasn't the fucking Taj Mahal that we expected. We get there. We get settled in. Again, it's like fucking 7:30 their time. It's like 2 hours behind or something like that. So I was like, nothing's really open yet. I want to get something out of the way. Can we go to the Chicago Plumbers Union? He's like, absolutely. We take a 10-minute Uber. It's open. They welcomed us with open arms. They gave us T-shirts, pins, all the fucking shit that they got. I met the top dog. He's coming out to Boston this week. He remembers my name. I had him laughing. His voice, he was like, your voice is kind of crazy. If you only heard it right now, it's beyond me. But shout out to Jimmy Coyne. Awesome dude. Now it's like, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm like, all right, let's get back to near our hotel and let's get this train rolling. We find this place called Monk's Pub. Looks like a little fucking shithole. And it was. But they've never had, you guys would be fine. I was lost. They had every beer I've never heard of.
Yeah. Like Trapper Sales and all that shit. Yeah.
But they were all from like Germany,
Yep.
fucking Netherlands, all this shit. So I tried one beer that he was like, it's like a Modelo. I was like, I'll try it. It was called El Sally or something like that. Wasn't bad. But the guy was kind of like a douche canoe.
yeah.
And he goes, he's trying to explain like an Italian beef to me, and I didn't have one there. And there was some, there's a word I'm going to forget, but it's like our huts. There's a word.
I know what you're talking about. But I don't
It'll
know
come
what it
to
is.
us.
Yep.
And he's like, you know exactly what that is. Now, this guy has an English accent.
Not Pepperoncinis.
No.
No.
It was called
It's like a relish that they
Yes.
use. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a
okay.
hot relish.
but they call it something. So I asked him what it was, and he was like, "You know what that is?" And I was like, "I don't even know your fucking name, but you're telling me what I know." He goes, "Why, are you from Boston?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Just like this." Well, "Oh, I'm from Pittsfield." I go, "England?" He goes, "Massachusetts."
Yeah, you know what Pittsfield is?
Yeah. You know, yeah,
It's
closer
on the
to
fucking
Chicago.
Vermont border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't understand what that means. Like,
New York border. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's the furthest west you can
yeah,
go.
Yes.
it's like the last fucking corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly where it is. So,
It's Bill Rickle look like Beverly Hills.
yeah. So he had this English accent, talking like that, saying he's from Pittsfield. I was very confused. But I ended up getting the sliders, ended up having long drinks. They had long drinks there, so I was
Nice.
fine with that. Bubba's just crushing anything in sight, and he got like a Italian beef or whatever. The only other three kids are at the end of the bar. I start talking, and they're like, "Are you from Boston?" "Yeah." "Where you from?" "Braintree." Just like that. They're going to the Notre Dame game. They're leaving for a train in 14 minutes, and it's $14. I'm sorry, it wasn't 14 minutes. It was $14. So I exchanged the numbers with them. I'm like, "We got to fucking meet up at tailgate or whatever." We leave. We go to this place called the Shamrock Pub, right up my alley.
Yep.
Nice fucking little spot. The minute we got in there, it started pouring buckets. And when I say buckets, like it was raining Forrest Gump shit sideways up from the bottom. Started talking to this guy's and like, "What do you guys do for work?" And he's like, "Oh, we're in the union plumbers, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is destiny, you know?" We stayed there for like 4 hours.
Yeah. It's the best.
They picked up our tab.
That works.
They were complete fucking gentlemen.
Yep.
We were just sitting there talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. And we knew that it was Thursday night football. So I was like, I want to go to Barstool in Chicago.
Yep.
But we've been up since fucking 2 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning. Let's go home, go to the hotel, take an hour nap, set the alarm. We were both ready to go. We took a shower. We rolled out. We went to Barstool. It's called Barstool River North, which is the section of Chicago, whatever. And it was a cool bar, but it wasn't what I expected.
Yep.
And then fucking Frank the Tank rolls in.
I want to ruin the story so
No,
bad.
I'm not gonna. I was so tempted to.
Frank the Tank walks in,
Yeah.
and he's taking pictures with everybody. Now, I'm not getting out of my seat, but this large fella's walking right past me. So I go, "Frank, what's up?" He says, "What's up?" I pull up my phone. Dude just turns away.
Big time,
Big
Danny.
timed him.
Yeah.
Big time, Danny.
And I go, "Fuck Frank, dude." And I just said it out loud. I go, "Fuck Frank." Bubba's clueless. Bubba's, 50s, early 49, 50.
Yeah.
How big's Bubba height wise?
Bubba is 6'3". I mean, you saw a picture.
Yeah,
of him,
he's a
right?
big
He's
boy.
a big dude.
Yeah.
He looked like it, but I couldn't
Yeah,
tell how
he
Yeah,
tall
you
played-
don't get named Bubba for no reason.
No, yeah,
obviously.
he's a big
He
boy.
played football at Murray State back in the day. He was a massive. I mean, Dave
Yeah,
Russo
yeah,
talked about it.
yeah.
Massive. He was 49-1 his senior year at wrestling. So we had a decent time there. Made friends with the bouncers. Got them drinks even though they weren't supposed to. Started talking to some people. Played rock paper scissors for a kid wanted my hoodie.
Yep.
Only only reason I did it was because I had two of them.
Yeah.
So I lose on rock, paper, scissors. There's a video of it. We exchanged. He was a gentleman. We went home. That was our first night. That was at like 2. Oh, and then we had the shit pizza
Yeah.
that I was talking about. We never got to Lou Malnati's or Giordano's, whatever the fuck that is, but right across from our hotel, this place called Rosati's. And it was a neighborhood spot. So I'm like, it's got to be decent. It was fucking terrible. It was their version of thin crust. And it was...
So did you get deep dish?
No, I didn't.
None?
But the next day, I ended up getting an Italian beef. We'll get to it.
Deep dish is like I'm just gonna say it right now. If like New York style awesome pizza is a fucking blowjob,
Yeah.
deep dish is a hand job. In a very unlubricated one. With that.
calluses.
Begrudging,
Grudging,
unlubricated.
calloused
Yeah.
hand job.
It's fine. Yeah, it does the trick, but it's
Like every Uber driver was like, you have to try it. And then one of the last ladies, was like, no, you don't.
So if I looking at it, right? I've never been to Chicago. I've
Yeah.
never had deep dish. Looking at it, it looks like I have to eat it with a fucking spoon
Okay, so
or a fork. And if I'm eating my pizza with a spoon or a fork, something's wrong.
all right, here's what I'll do this Christmas, because I did this a couple years ago. During COVID, I did it because I was just bored. I hadn't had it in so long. And I think Gentile actually told me you could do it. So I ordered
Luminati's.
3 frozen pies from Blue Eyes.
Yeah,
They're
yeah, yeah.
good, dude. And if we were in here drinking and eating
And-
them, you'll like it. You know what I mean? Like you'll be like, this is good.
I'll eat anything if I'm hammered.
Well,
but, but it just doesn't look like a fun time to me.
No. I'll say this: the frozen version. I don't know what. It's been so long since I had that big one out there.
Yeah.
But like the frozen version, like if you have 5-6 guys in here and you're all taking a little bit of it, it's
manageable.
yeah. But it's not like eating pizza. It's a totally different thing than pizza.
Yeah.
But anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
No. I mean, that was pretty much our night. So you want me to go on a Friday? Or you want me to just fucking break
Hold
you
on.
up a little bit?
We got a sponsor time real quick.
Okay.
Lily Pete's Chicken, lilypetechicken.com. They will be catering the Halloween party that you can't pay for right now because my Venmo's fucked. Chris Parsons, executive chef, 50 Binney Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts, lilypetechicken.com. Jillian, front of the house, product of Malden, Massachusetts. You can park for free. They validate it when you eat or drink there. I go there often. I actually haven't been there in a little bit, but I will be there soon. I recommend the Lower Broadway. I believe Fitzy likes it as well. And,
Great sandwich.
Yep. And shishito peppers, oysters for the deathbed. And Hub Hall. Once we start getting some Bruins and Celts games going again soon, Hub Hall. Bella's Roast Beef up in North Andover, Massachusetts, 1211 Osgood Street. Sandra and Harry, two of our favorite people in the world. We're overdue to go back up for another beef. Absolutely lovely, lovely food. The best beef you can get in the game every day of the week. And I also recommend, like I said, they have a great, if you're not a big beef person, get their, it's like the blue cheese steak tip salad. It's fucking unbelievable. It's so good. You won't even
That's the one
believe
you
it.
got when we went up to the...
bellasna.com. Couple things real quick I want to mention before we get into this. So I'll break this up a little bit. Fitzy and I said to Fitzy the other day because I went on a gambling heater this weekend on DraftKings. Heater. I've been on a lot of heaters.
Yeah.
This is a heater. So I texted, I think you were on the text. I said, hey, Fitzy, I'm going to start you don't gamble, but I'm like, I'm going to
Yeah, but
start
I'm going to have to do something with that.
I'm like, we're going to start a DraftKings like social group. You can start your own like little chat with corkers. So I put it out there. We got a great crew in there. We got Ferg's in there. Yep. Paul Gentile's in there. He's like the masshole Mahomes or something like that. Is his name? It's unbelievable. J-Bug's in there. Buggy's in there. We got a bunch of people in there. I think Al Delano's in there. Al Delano.
Jack Mack.
Jack Mack. Fucking, he gave me one of the, I stole his line the other night. It was a great line. We're talking about, I said, I bet Kelsey to get a touchdown that day because I knew Mahomes was going to try to get him a touchdown in the second half because Taylor Swift was there.
Yeah.
And he goes, if you didn't think he was going to try to get his buddy later, that's why I did it. And he goes, now if we had the over-under on how many fake orgasms there would be that night. It was a fucking epic line. I just want to say this about the group. You can join it, by the way. Just send me your handle. I'll invite you. It's a lot of fun. We just shoot the shit. You can look at everybody's bets. But I knew I liked Matt West when I met him for the first time at Treehouse.
Yeah.
But I knew there was something deeper connection there that I couldn't figure out. You know, there's something there that I'm like, he is a gambling degenerate just like I am.
He's
like he
fired
gets
in.
pumped up. Like
He
he's
did-
like, let's
hey,
go, Brennan.
And he had a good weekend.
And he had a great weekend. And so did I. So it was like we were fucking like
I got kicked in the balls.
Yeah. Well, dude, you're taking these crazy bets. Like
I put in fucking 18 leg parlays thinking
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking cash out.
yeah, they're like crazy as fucking bets. I mean, I was betting at will too, but the best was that like you're not notified. Like, let's say I see your bet, right? I'm not notified that like you won the bet, right?
Yeah.
So like, but I
You
would
just
know.
see how crazy it is.
No, but
No,
I'll
no,
just see.
if you
Say you took the KC right to win. I'd have to go back and check to know that you did that.
yeah.
Matt West is like immediately to me. He's like, nice parlay hit, Brendan. Like it was a 14 parlay I put in like 5 hours ago. So I'm like,
So
I
I
love
think
it.
you can turn on notifications. Matt West definitely has his notifications
Oh yeah,
on.
yeah. I gotta get mine
It's like
turned
Brendan
on.
hit a fucking parlay. No, well, yeah. Yep.
Anyways, it's a lot of fun. So if
If
you,
my phone's dinging for parlays going off, I'm in fucking
you're
trouble.
in some trouble. Yeah. So, oh, by the way, I gotta say this too. My daughter and everybody went down to university, and Maggie went to the University of South Carolina to look at the schools. They loved University of South Carolina.
Go Cox.
Brian
Cox.
Block has his wife slap a fucking sticker right next to the Cox statue. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. But the way I hit that my big parlay that I hit on Saturday was I forgot I put it in because I was drunk.
Yeah.
But I threw like one extra on South Carolina and like they covered by 1 point, so it's a sign. Plus I need the money to pay for the place when that fucking happens. All right, so we get to Friday.
Friday. We're up and at 'em early because We're going to
By the way, I like this because I'm just like having wine. I feel like I'm having a fireside chat.
Well, Friday was a fun day. So, the whole weekend was fine until it wasn't. Friday, the game's at 1:20. Bars around Wrigley open up at like 9. So we left at 10. It's like, I think 25 minutes to get there. The lady was awesome. She's the only girl that got like, I never do like 5-star reviews and all that shit. Whatever. Fucking, I don't know if they get anything out of it, but Phyllis did. That was her name. She was like, they want me to take you this way. She goes, fuck that, with a Chicago accent. She goes, take you down Lakeshore Drive so you can see all the mansions.
Nice.
Like, it was sick. Took us that way. And we get there. I'm like, where's the bars at? And she was like, look around, bud. And, dude, like, they were everywhere. And I just looked the complete opposite way. So we're in this place called Bernie's. We just asked the guy crossing the street. And he goes, that place is awesome. And we got there early enough. We were sitting at the bar, like, wasn't many people there yet.
Nice.
That place got fucking mobbed. It was like their game on. It was right across the street from Wrigley. We were there up until the beginning of the game. We didn't even get tickets until 5 minutes before the national anthem.
Really?
$16 on the website a piece.
Game time?
On the piece. A piece, right?
Dude, on Wrigley's website?
Yep.
Dude, you can get into a game for pretty cheap there. And it's how cool is that place?
Here's the problem.
I can't fucking believe that.
$16 a piece, right? And we could have sat wherever we wanted, to be honest.
Yeah.
The convenience charge brought it up to like 62.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah, that's what fucking gets
The
you.
convenience charge was
so convenient.
as much as the tickets.
Do the Cubs suck?
I think so.
I don't watch. I don't watch
baseball.
But
I don't
they
either.
beat the shit out of the Rockies that day.
Yeah. Do the Rockies suck?
Oh, dude, I'm so glad I remember this. The Rockies might suck. So we go to the Cubs game. We're up in the bleachers. And first thing I noticed, I was like, I have to piss like a racehorse. I went in, and there's troughs there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like you were talking
we
about.
talked
We were
about,
talking
yeah.
about it. Immediately took a picture, and this guy's just in the urinals like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's troughs, dude.
You can't film me here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking beat it.
Dick size central. Let's go.
So
Meet Gaze and Danny taking pictures in the men's.
we go to grab beers, and the dude's like, how many would you like? And we're like, how many we can get? As many as you
It's
want.
like, there's no limit.
No limit.
Yeah.
It's a free-for-all.
Not in
But-
fucking Massachusetts.
But they're 24-ounce beers. I'm like, let's just start with two a piece. So, by the way, we're already cocked.
Yep.
Cocked. We're doing shots. They're giving out free fucking things at Bernie's. Like, Bernie's was awesome. We get to, like, pay him. And he goes, nah, you got to pay over there. So you put on this, like, scale, and they just know what you have. And it just pops up on the screen. So the girl behind me, she just goes, y'all paying cash or credit? And we're like, whatever's easier. She goes, well, it's like $56 if you pay this way, but if you pay with cash, I'll give it to you for $35. Buddy.
Deal.
Swindling.
Yes.
Right? No problem. We find our new friend. So we think. Because we got a good deal, right?
Yeah.
We sit down. There's no one around us except for two kids in front. This kid just hears me talk, turns around, he goes, hearing you talk is like a warm blanket.
I agree with him.
And I go, what? He goes, I'm from Ipswich. You have to be from Boston. And I say, yeah, we're from Malden. Yeah. He goes, I could listen to this all day. He goes, we moved out here like 2 years ago. Big finance, like 20-something-year-old kids. So, like, we became cool with them. And then our boy Dylan shows up. Dude,
Seen many pictures of Dylan.
Me too, yeah.
Dylan's got to come on the show. Like, he's got to get to Boston first, but he's got to come on the show.
So at this point, you're in the park.
In the park, sitting in our seats, FaceTiming my family, showing everybody.
Dylan comes around with his beer tray.
Dylan comes around, beers, and it was Goose Island something.
Yeah.
There was
fine.
an IPA, and there was something called a 312. The 312,
I've had that beer.
pretty
Yep.
good fucking beer. It's like a lemon wheat nonsense, but I had, thanks to Dylan, 100. Dylan sat next to us for 4 innings and did not move. And I go, Dylan, don't you got to go make money? He goes, you're the only people that are buying beers right now. And I go, how do you know? Like, you got to get up and try to sell them. He goes, I do one lap. After that, I'm done. Dude, he sat down. I'm not kidding. Like, I need you to visualize this if you're just listening. He's leaning back in, like, baseball chairs with 30 beers on top of him. And he's just giving them to us.
I love this guy.
So, obviously, like, we tipped him well.
How old is Dylan?
I think he said he's 22.
Yeah.
So Dylan he's from the burbs of Chicago, but Dylan doesn't give a fuck, okay?
I love it.
So he's
I'm a
like,
Dylan guy.
so
I guarantee Dylan's listening to this episode.
dude, he better. So his buddy, who's fucking 9 feet tall, his name is August.
That is a name
Yeah.
right there.
August comes up, shits all over Dylan.
Oh, jeez.
He goes, "How the fuck are you doing this and not getting fired?" Tells August to mind his fucking business.
Is August a worker too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
So because August is sitting there trying to hustle peanuts and everything else.
Yeah.
Fuck August.
And here's
We're big Dylan guys over here.
Dylan just fucking
Team
hey,
Dylan.
Hey, this one's on me. This one's on me. I mean, he's not just doing it for me and Bubba. He's doing it for the Ipswich kids too. Just giving them out, right? So
What a fucking legend.
I love
dude.
this.
Hey,
Zero fucks.
seventh inning comes. The first pitch you
You know
see.
what I want to do? I want to make a T-shirt that says in a world of August, be a
Be
Dylan.
So we get to seventh inning. He's got to go home. Or he's leaving. His shift's done. He's like,
They
hey,
stopped serving?
yeah,
Yeah, so same as Fenway.
yep. But Dylan could have made a little bit of money if he fucking walked around. But he did out all right with me and Bubba and those kids too. So he was like, "Hey man, what are you guys doing after this?" And we're like, "We're gonna check out a few bars around." He's like, "Well, take down my number. I'll show you the best one." So Dylan takes us on a fucking bar tour.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get to this part.
I didn't.
So,
we didn't hear this part.
Yeah.
So Dylan takes us to this place called the Sandlot. Great name, by the way.
Yes, great name for a bar.
Great bar. We walk in. Now, mind you, we're not wearing anything Boston. You saw me. I'm wearing the Lily P
Yeah.
shirt and the local 12 hat, like nothing fucking crazy. And but it was backwards. So I ordered a beer, and the girl next to me that was ordering a beer, she goes, "Boston?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Foxborough." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Everyone from
Everywhere you go.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It was nuts. So she goes, "Let's try to win a shot." So they had like these fucking neon beads that you throw, $1 a piece for one shot for one person. So now I'm swindling with the bartender who now loves me because she can hear me talk, and it just, I get it. I totally get it.
Yep.
If she can hear me now, you
Sure.
know. So everyone's buying 20 rings for one shot of Fireball. I go, "Listen, I'm here on vacation. If I make one of these, everyone gets a shot of Fireball."
Yep.
She goes, "Okay, I can't do that." I go, "Get the manager." She goes, "He manages my husband." I go, "Even better." Even better. I go, "I'll make it worth your while." I go, "But I'm not spending $20 for a Fireball shot. I'm not doing it."
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to hit one.
No.
First fucking ring, I underhand Bob Cousy it. First one, everyone gets a fucking shot.
Nice.
Now,
Hero of the fucking day.
Now I'm the man.
Total Dylan move.
Now I'm the man. Dylan's like, "All right, let's play darts now." Now me and him are playing darts.
Fucking love Dylan.
I smoke Dylan. Smoke Dylan.
yeah.
Then he's like, "Gotta run it back." I'm like, "I thought you said you had to leave." He's like, "I can't go or I'll lose a note." So
Where does Dylan have to go back to, by the way?
house.
yeah,
It's
like
20
like miles
parents'
away.
his parents' house. Yeah. So I didn't want to.
Dylan strikes me as a kid who doesn't have to worry about his job at fucking Wrigley.
Dude. So Dylan beats me.
Dylan's not going to be homeless if he loses that job slinging beers.
Dylan had an apartment.
We lost it.
No, but he was like,
Shocker.
no, but Dylan said it's a little too expensive for him right now. He goes, "Suck you feeling being back in mom's basement." I'm like, "You're making the right move, kid.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Right.
Making the right move." He's got no girl. He's just out there slinging. You know,
Hey,
or lack thereof.
Fucking doing the opposite of August.
Fuck August and his peanuts.
So Dylan beats me the second game. Dylan beats me the third game. He gets me 2 out of 3.
Punches you in the nuts and walks out the door.
Classic Dylan.
Classic fucking Dylan.
So now I'm like, we got to get the fuck out of here. Now I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Dylan takes down my number. He's like, "Call me later." I never see never. Dude, I know Dylan's listening right now. Dylan, I love you.
We all love Dylan.
You fucking rule.
100%.
August ended up being cool too.
Hey,
And
did you give the Ipswich guys our shit?
I gave everybody.
All right.
Dude, I left with I had 2 stacks of these. I have none left.
All right, good.
None.
Awesome.
So the Midwest definitely is.
Danny says August is cool. I'm an August guy.
Yeah, I'm an August guy now, too. I apologize, August. I
Yeah,
love you.
sorry, August.
No,
We're
August
not
is
going to
cool.
make those shirts.
and the other kid, I forget his name, but he was all right too. He was a good kid.
Yeah.
So then we leave, right? And we gotta fucking I gotta retrack because I took notes.
Good for you.
We left around 8 to hit the hotel, but not before we grabbed an Italian beef. So we went right across the street to Al's Beef. Everyone kept telling me go to Portillo's. Everyone that was from there was like,
Go
hit
to
Al's.
All right.
So we hit Al's. I've never been more disappointed in my life.
Really?
It was okay. It was okay.
I think it's.
Did I eat the whole thing? Yes.
See, here's the problem, and I really do believe this. I've had, like I said, Gentile guy, what he had at his house. Now I was fucking, I loved it. I was whatever. I thought it was great, but I think the problem is a lot of places have like a regional sandwich, right? And that sandwich disappoints us,
Yep.
right? Like the Philly cheesesteak, for example, right?
Oh, that's
like
terrible.
everybody's like, this thing sucks, right?
It's terrible.
And the difference is that we have a regional sandwich which is beef, and it's fucking awesome. And
Fire.
people like nobody comes up and tastes it and isn't like it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like it's not disappointing anyway. It was like I think so. I think that's part of it too. So, but anyways,
It was
fine, right?
I got it the way I got it wet. I got the hot. I got everything that they
Yeah.
told me to get,
Dylan style.
and I ate it. And I go, all right.
Order
this
it
is-
Dylan style.
Yeah,
Does that come with the jus?
it's dipped in it. They take the whole shit and
Oh,
dip
so
in
it's
it. Yeah.
the whole thing's
Yeah.
dipped.
So it's messy. But
I've never been to Philly or Chicago, so I've never had either.
I've
of these
been to-
sandwiches.
I've been to
At
both.
the places. I've had Philly cheesesteaks styles
Yeah.
sandwiches.
no,
and-
you think you have, but you haven't.
Well, that's what I mean. So if I go there, is it better there?
No,
It still sucks.
dude. When we went there, we had 3 of them. We had Pat's, Geno's,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
again,
the big ones.
they're all tourist spots. I get that, but something's got to be good, right? And they're not. You could go to a place down the street and get a Philly cheesesteak, and it's going to be better.
Yeah. Totally. Like the mother's one we had the other day was fucking pretty good.
Yeah, that was
actually.
pretty good.
That's good.
Did you end it at Al's? Is that like, and then you went home and
Ended at Al's, but part of that story ends with a Patreon story. So that
okay, go ahead.
But one of our boys came Friday night. So there was 5 of us total. You saw the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Furrow's one of them. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to a legend.
One of our boys was on standby because he knows somebody or works somewhere. And he was at Logan at 6 a.m. and he didn't land in Chicago till 10 p.m.
Yeah.
He was there all day.
That's my fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
But like,
He was waiting to stand by for a free flight.
I get it, but
so I mean, I would have just bit the bullet and
Sure.
bought something.
Yep.
Anyways, he wants to check out the nightlife. Papa's in bed.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. But we end up going to we went to the concierge there and we said, where we go? He said, how long are you guys here for? We're only here we're leaving tomorrow morning. We're not coming back. There's a rooftop bar up the street. It's highly recommended. We're like, are we good to dress like this? So like I had a Nike t-shirt on, jeans and these sneakers and a hat on. She's like, you are absolutely fine. It's like casual.
Yep.
She couldn't have lied to me more.
Oh, it's like
Really?
nines.
Dude, it's a rooftop bar in downtown Chicago.
Yeah.
I walk in, the guy's like, you're absolutely fine. Gotta take your hat though. So I take my hat off. I look like a fucking my Chemical Romance. Fucking hair is everywhere, dude. The guy's like, you're fine. I go to the bathroom. I'm like, I'm not fine at all. They didn't have one of those people to give me gel or anything.
Yep.
So I was fucked. But we were there for like 4 hours. It was dude, Chicago skyline is something else.
Yeah.
It's something else. So I'm sitting there. I'll never forget. A guy comes up to me and he's like a wicked yuppie. He's got like a blazer on, clearly shit faced. And I'm like taking like a Snapchat video of the skyline. And he just goes behind my ear and he goes, what if we see somebody fucking up here?
I love that
I go, what? I go, is your name Dylan?
it was Dylan.
So I had to delete that because it was going to like
It's
my.
Dylan who you see fucking up there. That's what it is.
So we stayed there till like, I think 2 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus.
Went home. Big day tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Interject.
That was
now?
on 9.
Okay.
That was on 9.
All right.
I
so
mean,
we're
that was
through
on
Friday, right?
Yeah, we're through Friday.
Okay. All right. Sponsors, real quick. Tedco CM. Okay. I think we know. I think we've talked about this. My guy Ted, get in bed with Ted, right? By the way, Porch Fest has been flexed to
Which is great, by the
Saturday
way.
at 4:30 p.m.
Yeah, but you got bumped.
Only from one spot.
Do you want me to really explain how that happened?
No, I just feel bad that
Hi-
you got bumped.
What do you mean I got bumped?
You said you lost your 2 o'clock spot.
Oh
at
yeah.
the
Do you want to know
Astros.
what happened?
Yes.
I don't. I'll just tell what happened. So, all right,
You
there was a band.
posted it.
All right, there was a band supposed to come on after me at
You
Ashes.
posted
Yes,
this.
I know, but at Ashes, I'm going to explain what happened.
Okay.
It was kind of a mess. Band was supposed to come on after me at Ashes. I'm playing by myself, right? These guys played last year. They're really nice guys, and they're a really good band, actually. So turns out because of the rain, they can't do this weekend. So Porch Fest just goes and assigns Ash a band, and he finds out they're like a metal band. He's like, I don't fucking, what the fuck, right? So, so basically, he's just like, I just want Brendan to play.
Up next,
and then
Twisted Sister.
and then he had something else to do. I think they had to go to like a lacrosse game or something like that after that. So he really couldn't host that long, anyways. Porch Fest people right back. They're like, no, you can't do it. You can only do an hour spot. We're reassigning your people now. They reassigned me. They're like, you're going to this guy's house down this, down there to play his house with two. I'm
You were
like,
like-
what am I, a fucking like?
You go, oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not.
let me fucking correct you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I did it in like the most unbelievably nice way possible. And me and Ash's families are friends. So then they felt we had not doing it. It was a mess because of the rain. Now, here's the thing.
Send the metal band down there.
Yeah, exactly. Metal band's playing at my house. I'm gonna be at Dylan's coming out from Chicago. He's gonna help me host. I'm gonna be at Paul Gentile's all day. First band goes on at 2, I think. It's my buddy's band that had to fill in now, the Autumn Hollow Band. They're great. We're doing a show with them in November in Somerville at the Somerville Armory place, whatever that is.
Yeah, Highland Ave.
Highland Ave. So the Autumn Hollow Band's first, then it's like the local ward, which is a female lead singer who's great, and then it's the Converse Outlet. Now, normally I said I wasn't going to be drunk because I'm going to be doing the first show I have to do, and I wouldn't be drunk. Problematic. So you get what you get. You don't get upset. All right. It's going to be, I think it's 54 Bancroft Road. You'll know it when you see it. They get the chicken and the pig fucking,
Fucking?
the, what's it called? The fucking food truck.
Oh,
Yeah, they get the fucking food truck with like chicken sandwiches. Now it's not Louis P's; they don't have a food truck. If it was, that's who'd be there.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, I got bumped from the first spot, but come to that one, and next year I'll be at Ashes. We'll make that happen. Okay, Tedco, he will be there. He'll be at Paul's. He built Paul Gentile's. You want to see his work? This is where you go. All right. Paul Gentile is a beautiful addition. Tedco did it. They can do everything that you need done. 230. They're at 233 Pearl Street, Somerville, Mass. But you're not really going to go there. You're going to call him, talk to him. He's going to come out and see you. 617-996-6827. There's a chance he's wearing a pulling the cock. Let's hope he's not pulling that. Wearing that. There's a chance he's wearing a pulling the cork shirt because I just dropped it off to him the other day.
Okay.
And he goes, where'd you get these shirts? They're fucking soft as shit. I'm like, they are. They're fucking awesome. Ben Franklin Print Company. Free ad. There you go, Joe. Call our guy Ted. I'll introduce you to him if you come to it. Because, listen, let's say you refied way back and you get that money kicking around. Let's say you just won the lottery like Rick in Wisconsin. All right? Let's say you live at your parents' house like Dylan, you got cash come out of your ears. And you want to do some fucking construction on your house. This is your guy. Teddy's your guy. 617-996-6827. Get in bed with Ted. Admin at tedcocm.com. Wicked Cornhole. What else do we have to say? I mean, Wicked Cornhole is the fucking balls. All right? We know it. Now, I got to say this too. This brings up my next point before I let Danny get to Saturday. This show's going to be an hour and a half. I figured that out by now.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Wicked Cornhole is an amazing group of people. Like I said, I've known them forever. WickedCornhole.com. They're across from Treehouse. They'll do whatever that you want. We've been up there. I've seen the fucking design. They have in-house design. They have unbelievable machines, and they have people putting them together. This is American-made shit, by the way. All right? This is made in America. Now, listen, if you're just considering to give somebody, consider this, because I'll tell you right now, we like to keep our sponsors happy, all right? And, I know Howell reached out to them, bought some lane makers. I know that they've been happy with us. But listen, we could use your support here to support our sponsors, right? Support those sponsors. What's the worst case here? You get a set of fucking cornhole boards so that before the Pats game, you can get shit-faced in the parking lot and play fucking cornhole? That sounds horrible.
Sounds like a terrible
That
idea.
sounds like a fucking move Dylan would make. You know what I mean? Like, that's a Dylan move.
I got boards.
Yeah, and they're made by who?
Wicked Cornhole, Baltic Birch.
There you go, Baltic Birch. There's no question to ask what they use. All right, so support them.
I need you to call in, like-
1875 Main Street, Rear, Tewksbury, Mass. 01876. Now, I just have to say this one thing, interjection, before I let you get to Saturday.
No, that's fine.
I had Josh was in here. My brother-in-law was in here the other night. My friend of mine, Matt, who's closer with Josh, but a great guy. He's like, oh yeah, I see the podcast is growing. You guys get some sponsors. Josh was telling me, and like the Patreon and everything. He's like, you trying to leverage this thing, like pay for your kids' college or what? And I'm like, I sat in the seat. And I said, let me be very clear. I didn't say that, but I said, I'll be dead honest with you. I just want this to be as good as it can be. I don't care if every Patreon person goes away tomorrow and every sponsor goes away tomorrow. We're still doing the show.
Yeah.
It's the same thing you say every time.
I know, but like I was like,
We
he's like,
don't
so
do
what?
it.
I think that but I wanted to be clear with him about that because I'm like, he's like, I think some people are like, well, what's the point? You know what I mean? Obviously, we're bringing in a little bit of money, but it's really not not really getting spread around.
Right.
But like, if I wanted the show to be like to make as much money as possible, I wouldn't have brought in Fitzy. We wouldn't have brought in Fitzy. I
Yeah,
would.
you would have split the money
two ways.
two ways.
You know what I
instead of
mean?
3 ways.
But we like 3 ways. So, but anyway, so like to all the people there that have been supporting everything, it's fucking awesome. We love it.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep doing it. And I just wanted to say this. He's like, "What did you think the show was gonna be?" This is where I was getting at when you started it. I'm like, "Oh, I thought it would be kind of just funny," and then I thought like we'd get some big guests. Tried to rope in some big guests. We kind of talked about that at the beginning, right? And what I've learned since we've been doing it recently and since it's developed is that like that's not what I want it to be. What I think it's fucking awesome for is like showcasing people like Clarky, Josh,
Local guys who
fucking
are just fucking pure
Bobby
talent,
Canary.
fucking hilarious.
That's fucking.
Talking about Dylan.
And if
Yeah.
and if nobody, if that doesn't have, if there's not a huge audience for that, I'm fine with that. Like because that's what I want to do. Like
Yeah.
if I. Like right now, if you were like, oh, you can get fucking, I don't know, we'll get fucking. You can tomorrow night. It could be either Bobby Canary and Josh, or it could be Travis Kelce. I'm not kidding you. I'm not shitting you. Like I'd rather have Bobby Canary, and obviously you would, but you know that's you, Danny.
Travis Kelce would be getting Nancy Kerrigan if
Yeah.
he walked in this fucking garage.
But anyways, I just wanted to say that. So I want to say thanks to everybody who's been listening. I think we got a good direction for the show. And we're gonna keep going the way we're going.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Does that make sense?
We appreciate every follower, every listener.
That said, we could usually
love
buy
it.
some fucking boards at Wicked Cornhole.
Well, listen,
Make our people happy.
I just met a whole bunch of people from the Midwest. I imagine we're gonna get some new followers.
So let's do Saturday.
Yeah. Before that though,
Yeah.
you need to call in like a sports radio show
Bye.
and just be like, "Hi, this is Baltic Birch."
That'll be a handle.
Baltic Birch from Somerville.
That's it.
You want a Miller Lite or a Manila?
Miller Lite.
Saturday,
Let's go.
it's game day.
Yep.
I wake up, I start doing sprints in the hotel hallway. I got pajamas on that are they're footsie pajamas.
Unbelievable picture, by the way.
Glenn and Bobby Froy will fly in
Fucking
That-
finally something cool.
that day. Mind you, we're leaving Sunday. They flew in Saturday morning. We
That's
get
my style.
1 day type of shit.
Yeah, not staying.
Yep.
Not prolonging it. In and out.
I don't like that. I'm like Danny. I want a couple days to marinate,
So yeah, we
ruin my life, and test myself.
we
Flight home is terrible.
Yeah, sweating.
we get they wanted to like shower and shit. I'm fine with that. We have plenty of time. Game's not till 7:30 at night. But I also want to get on the road. Glenn starts ironing his fucking jeans.
Unbelievable text from you, by the way. Tell me what you said in it again.
I said, this is a college game, not a fucking
Not the palace.
not the palace. Yeah. And he's like, get the ironing board out. And he's like, look good, play good. I go, you don't even have a ticket. You don't have a ticket yet. What are you looking good for? We're in the middle of Indiana, right? So they go downstairs. They want breakfast. Now I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, I would fucking.
Again.
I wouldn't go for it. I'd be like,
Again.
fuck off. Get McDonald's on the way.
Still plenty of time, but I want to be on the road. So we're driving there. They go, we have to go by the the Jordan statue. Now I'm steaming.
Look at it online, like the Paul
But-
Revere statue.
but-
Dickhead.
But
By the way, none of them have probably even seen the Paul Revere statue in fucking person.
But I was actually fine with it because I was like, I kind of want
Yeah,
to see it
that's
too.
kinda cool.
We get to the fucking United Center. Is that what it is? United Center? Everything's blocked off. Everything. You can't get in there. There was a special event. There was nothing online. We looked it up. It was like, yeah, we're open. Nothing. So, like, Glenn, who likes to talk more than all of us, just wouldn't shut up for 45 minutes on the way to Indiana.
Fucking love Glenn.
So we didn't get that. One of the guy Abel that was with us, he's a Lynn firefighter. So we went by, just by chance, we went by the closest Chicago firehouse, and it's the one from Chicago Fire FD. So he went there. It was like the tour of like their fucking movie set or whatever. He got a couple T-shirts, blah, blah, blah. We're on the road, hour and 40 minutes away. We got snacks, we got conversation, we got music, we got it all.
You got adrenaline.
We got it all. I'm in the way back by myself with bags next to me, and I couldn't be happier.
Yep.
Everyone else is sitting comfortable. We get to South Bend now. The South Bend plumbers and pipe fitters union is like 4 minutes from the stadium.
Yep.
So I've been talking to them for like the last week. I was like, I would love a T-shirt. Dude, they hooked it up. So I gave them, their door obviously wasn't open. I gave them Pulling the Cork stickers. I gave them Local 12 stickers. They gave me a duffel bag with probably $500 worth of shit. Stickers, pins, hoodies, T-shirts, hats.
Legend. Danny Gillis walks into town. The fucking
Yeti.
The fucking needle scratched on the record.
Yetis.
Fucking red carpets rolled up.
Yeah, seriously.
They fucking hooked it up. So I like immediately reached out to my business agent, Pat Mulcairn, Patreon member. I was like, we have to get them something. And he was like, yeah, we'll take care of it. So I asked them their T-shirt sizes, and we're gonna go from there. Now, right out of this place, you're in the middle of Indiana. When they say there's nothing to do in South Bend, they're not kidding.
Yep.
It's flatland. It's weird. It's terrible.
Yep.
It's terrible. No bullshit. But we needed gas, and we ran out of snacks. There's a gas station. Now, we hop out the gas station. This lady is the size of Fitzy, and she's got on this fucking, like the short sleeve hoodie
Yeah.
that you see me wearing in the pictures.
Yeah.
Because Bubba decides to tell her, hey, he wants to switch shirts with you. I never said this. I might have said, like, that's a wicked nice shirt, go Irish, something like that.
Yeah.
She's pumping her gas, and Bubba just goes, yeah, he wants to switch shirts. He told me inside. Never happened. Telling you that right now, trust circle, that never happened. This lady takes her shirt off, bra going. So now I got my raincoat that I bought for like $20, and I'm giving it to her, and I know it's not gonna fit her. I know it's not gonna fit her. She like attempts to put it on. She's like, I got plenty more shirts in here. Dude, she opens up her luggage. She has 10 Notre Dame shirts. She puts it on. I go, you going to the game? She goes, I'm going to my backyard. I just got to get ready. She was just like fired up.
I love it.
So now I get this lady shirt on that smells like fucking, what's Liz Taylor's perfume?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Diamonds,
fuck.
white
White
diamonds.
diamonds?
Smells like that throughout the whole fucking day, right? We signed up for that tailgate package. That wasn't, did I tell you this? It wasn't at the actual tailgate,
Yep.
but we didn't look. We didn't get the email until the day before. So I'm like, this sucks. Like, we thought we got a steal because tailgating, for those that don't know, was $400 on Saturday.
Yep.
You needed to buy a $400 spots up a tailgate there. Now, where we were, 100% walking distance. So I'm like, I don't
Like
even,
at the Pats, so when you park over at Ernie Bach's place.
exactly like that.
Before he was dating Amy.
So the tailgate package was like $100, and then you had to pay $65 to park there. So that came with food, drinks, and all that shit.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We went in there. There wasn't a soul there. They had the tent, but there wasn't a soul there. There was people in the parking lot. It was 12 Ohio State fans. I said, I'm not staying here.
Yeah.
I'm walking over to the Touchdown Jesus. I'm doing everything.
Yep.
So I'm like, load up the bag. We took one of the bags that Local 172 gave us, filled it up with ice, filled it up with beers, went on our trek.
Nice.
First place we see, Linebacker Lounge. I'm like, we fucking made it, boys. We fucking made it. The street is nuts. The whole South Bend Ave is crazy. And it's all college kids. And then you got like fucking adults that are in their 80s. And there's no in between. Everyone is just partying. Yeah. So we had a few beers at like Chicago Fire. They had a tent. There was some auto people that they had a tent. Everyone's like cordial. Hey, you want a beer? You want a beer? Cool. We get to Linebacker Lounge, $10 cover. Fine. I have to go in there, have a beer. There's two bartenders there. I don't know if I showed you this lady. She looked like a fucking, not an attractive human.
Yeah.
Marla Hooch, what a hitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's got a funny ass shirt on though. I got a picture of it. And she's like really slow, like just not getting it.
Yeah.
So finally Glenn's like, dude, I still got my backpack on. And I was like, and this cup's right here.
Yeah, bring the beers.
I grabbed, so the ugly lady's behind the bar. She's looking that way. I grabbed 5 cups, just poured them right there. And we had beers that we didn't pay for.
Dude, if you're not going to move,
right.
Fucking you lose.
So I took a couple pictures in there. We went on our trek to the tailgate. Now, I've only been to real low-key college football games. I've been to BC. I've been to Air Force. I've been to Rutgers, Fenway, which you couldn't even tailgate at.
Yeah.
This tailgate was insane.
Yeah.
Like, just pure fucking insanity. With, like, I can't even tell you how big of a radius this place was. And Everyone was mad cool. They had one person they had like live bands there. It was like Porch Fest on
Yeah.
steroids.
Yeah. This is like why I want my daughter to go to University of South Carolina.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
It was something
Not
out
for
of
her own goodness, just for me to enjoy it.
So at this point, the only 2 people out of the 5 that have tickets are me and Bubba.
Yep.
So it's like 6 o'clock. I'm like, are we gonna start like fucking? Oh, so we see the Braintree kids. I end up meeting up with the
nice.
Braintree. Yeah. Come to find out, like an hour before I got here today, Brendan Willett, Patreon members, like, I heard you met my little brother's boys.
No shit.
I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. It was the same kids.
Small world, dude.
Yeah.
Corkers unite.
It's fucking crazy.
It's what we do, dude. It's what we do. So we hung out with them for a little bit, walked around the tailgates. There was crazy shit going on. And like as we're about to leave, this guy, obviously he had like a Greek restaurant. He's just trying to give away his food. Like I'm sure like you had to buy it because it was all wrapped in tin foil.
Sure.
He's literally giving us sandwiches. That was the best thing I had all fucking
Oh,
weekend.
I bet it was a Euro?
Yep.
Fucking
With
sick,
fucking cucumber sauce.
You got a little
yeah.
when you got a buzz on, dude,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Euro is fucking sick.
Dude, with cucumber sauce.
Yeah. Tzatziki sauce.
garlic tzatziki?
sauce.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
It's one of the best things you can
I'm
eat.
like-
It really is.
I'm
It's
like, can I have another one? He's like, you'd have as many as
Consistency
you
of
want.
that bread.
Dude, he had
so soft.
he had hundreds of them. He's like, take 3. I don't give a fuck. Go
I want
nuts.
one now.
Dude, it was so good. I wish I got the guy's name. So me and Bubba walk in and we're like, boys, good luck. We'll see you guys in there. I walk in the stadium. Naturally, I cried my eyes out. Bubba's like, you gotta get it together. I couldn't.
Did you do the quote?
I did. I didn't record it though.
I would have
But I did.
fucking recorded
So
that dashed end zone.
it was
Is the most
It was
beautiful thing
insane.
these eyes have
So
ever
Bubba
seen.
and I are in the same section, but we're not in the same seat. Now I need to tell you this before I tell this part of the story. I was sober-ish.
Yeah.
I was not drunk. I
Yeah,
knew
you
where-
probably wanted to remember, like, at least the big, yeah.
and I knew there was
And
no
you can't drink in there.
in there.
Yeah, no booze
right?
in there.
So like I wanted to be comfortable. I was buzzed. I was not fucking by any stretch of the means was I drunk.
Yeah.
Me and Bubba are in the same section. He's in the very first row. I'm in the 12th. But he's on like one end. I'm up in the corner, like diagonal. I could see him. He could see me. So I'm like, let me call this guy that I bought the ticket from, who I've been talking to, my boy Mike Brown. He's
Yeah.
the man. Him and his dad came. I was the 3rd seat. Fucking
Nice.
awesome, dude. So I'm trying to find him because like I see 12, but I don't see, like I hear him.
Yeah.
I finally see him. I walk over. I go to reach my hand out. Guess who totally misses the stair and goes 3 feet backwards?
You?
Yep.
No way.
Totally fucking ate shit. Everyone's like, oh my God, he's hammered.
Yeah.
I stood up and I go, I am not hammered. I am not. Then I'm appalled. His father was like 75 years old. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, for like 15 minutes, I was like, I can't even talk.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Dude, that's
Everyone in the stadium just looked at me. Everyone. Marcus Freeman, head coach Marcus Freeman was like, who's this idiot? You know what I mean? Dude, it was fucking, I was so embarrassed, but I wasn't drunk. That's why I had
Yeah.
to say that. Fucked up my back.
Yeah.
Didn't care though. So they get the light, they get the fucking jets come over. Loudest fucking thing.
That's sick.
They had I put the video up of them touching the signs, and now I'm just getting chills.
Yeah.
They come out the tunnel, game time. Let's fucking roll. We all seen the game.
I bet heavily on it. I didn't, I thought about,
We all seen the game. All
yeah.
right?
Listen, first of all, let me just say this.
What a game.
I was sitting here looking at Josh and I go, this is, and Nate, and I go, and Matt, and I said, this is a fucking fantastic fucking thing to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, and I don't like the way it ended, obviously. Like, I'd rather see Notre Dame win. We roll as a team here, right? I was all for ND. I knew when they got that penalty,
Yep.
I was like, that's not good.
No.
Because it opened up the field.
I mean, we could talk about, we're not a sports show, but I mean, the interception that was dropped.
Yeah.
The penalties that happened left and
Yeah.
right. The obvious one, 10 men on the field with the last 2 plays of the game.
Fucking unbelievable.
I mean, talk about beating yourself.
Yeah.
Talk about beating yourself.
Yeah.
So when I saw it was 3 seconds left and they were on the 1 yard line, regardless if they had 11 or not, but it's weirdly enough, that's where the kid fucking ran to.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about my heart ripped out. And Mike, right next to me, no emotional, he's like, this is a life of Notre Dame fan.
Yeah.
Like he was like, hey, hey man, it was nice meeting you. Fucking kept it moving.
Jesus.
He just showed no emotion. I'm
Yeah.
literally like sick to my stomach. So we wait until like the crowd cleared out, and it's just me and Bubba on the fucking on the stairs. And he's like, "Where do we go now?" I'm like, "We go back to the car." We go back to the car. There's one other part of the Patreon story that I'm not going to tell here.
Yeah.
But we end up going by and seeing these Ohio State guys. Cool as shit. Gave us beers for the walk home, like 2 apiece. Like we talked to them for like 10 minutes. And we kept it moving. Got back to the car in like a half hour. We went through like it was like a little trek or whatever. So we get back. It doesn't take long to get out of South Bend, but like that first area is like a half hour. And then once you're on the highway, it's
like
smooth.
Foxborough?
Foxborough's way worse.
Okay,
Getting out is way worse. Once you're off South Bend Ave, you're good. So we have plenty of time. Now, our flight is at 6:30 Sunday.
Yep.
It is now 11:30.
Yep.
You have to think Chicago is an hour behind, so we think we're in good shape.
And you're driving back to Chicago?
Back to Chicago. Okay. So now it's like, 11:30 there, 10:30 here. We get back to the hotel. We grab all our shit. Obviously, the 3 guys that didn't get into the game and just tailgated want to see Chicago, which I get, right?
Did they get tickets?
They didn't get tickets.
Oh, so they didn't
They
get
just
win.
they tailgated the entire time.
I love it.
And Abel doesn't drink often, but Bobby and Glenn were fucking annihilated.
Obviously. By the way, I saw a picture of Bobby from like 2 hours before the flight.
Oh no, this is where it gets.
Yeah.
This is where that was a climax. Like me crying, walking in the stadium.
Yep.
Game. Here it comes. Here it
Crashing
comes.
down.
The worst fucking day of my life. Starts with the game. We get back to Chicago. Now we have plenty of time. Obviously, the bars in Chicago close at 4. So Glenn's like, we can go to a bar.
So what time are you back there? 1?
1.
Yep. Okay.
There's only like a handful of bars that are open till 4. We find one, right? Place is awesome, but we are clearly the oldest ones there.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck at that point.
Sure.
I'm wearing a lady's shirt that
Yeah,
smells
he's
like
trying-
white diamonds.
Trying to get some fucking beers.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I just didn't care. So we go to this bar. It's now 4 o'clock. The bounce is kicking us out. And we have a flight in 2 hours. So we have to drive to the airport. We get there. We're on time, right? Glenn's flight is before ours. We're on one end of the terminal. The other fucking, so now I'm like, it's literally Home Alone going through O'Hare Airport. And Bubba can't run. So he's like, just catch it for us. Just catch it for us. Now he's there. We lied to security. We didn't lie to security. We were like, our flight's in 15 minutes. It was like a half hour. Everyone let us through. There was one dickhead. And I was like, who do you want to fight? Me and him, dude. Who do you want? You know?
Yeah.
We get through. We fly. I fly down there. I see my thing. And I'm like, and I see the lady. And I'm like, hey, we're right here. And she is from me to Fitzy away. And she closes the door in my face. Now I'm like, hey, I can see her name. I'm like, Ellen. And she just looks at me and turns towards the fucking plane, dude. Now I'm freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
I've never, ever been late. Now, mind you, we're still early. We're still like 15 minutes early. I don't know why they closed the door so quick.
That's wild to me because I've been on flights.
Yeah,
right?
where they wait for the
And
person.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there
Yeah.
waiting to take off, and it's past the time when we're supposed to take
Yep.
off. And they're like, oh, we're just waiting for 3 more passengers,
yeah.
not even together, just random 3 people. And I'm like,
Fuck this
fuck
person.
those 3
Yeah.
idiots.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you're not even late,
I'm not even late.
and she's closing the door in your face.
She closed the door. Now, Bubba's not around the corner yet to see this. So Bubba thinks I'm
Run, Bubba.
Bubba thinks I'm fucking with him. So I'm like, dude, we just got fucked. Like, bad. And I looked at the time. Our flight, I think, was at 6:40. It was 6:14.
What?
Yeah, dude.
How's that even possible?
It was bad. It was bad, dude. So now I make a scene
You looked at your watch.
on my phone.
Were you on the right time
Yeah.
zone?
Yeah. So iPhones, it's a good point.
It is. So
a good point.
In my, like, when you brought that point up
Yep.
when we were texting, I get all fucked up because they're like, it's a 3-hour flight and you left
Yeah,
at 9.
I can't do that
but
math. I
You
can't
got
do
here at 11 and I'm like, boom, my mind's fucking blown.
Yeah, you might as well try to get me to like be
You
like.
said it was a 3-hour flight and I just did it in 2
Yeah.
hours. I'm fucking good.
Yeah.
You ever see the Julia Roberts gif with all the math?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
No,
It's
I
fun.
haven't, but yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it takes off at this time, lands in this time, but it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that don't add up.
Doesn't add up.
I don't even try to do it anymore.
I
I'm
don't
like,
either.
"Wow, whatever."
Like, fuck it, I'll figure
Time
it out when
travel,
I
I
get there.
guess.
Yeah.
So we get security called on us. They come over, and I'm like, Ellen's a fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
She's right. She's staring at me now. Like now she's outside the gate that she just fucking closed in my face. She came out the same door,
And they still wouldn't let you get
still
on.
wouldn't let me in. Bubba is freaking out. And I'm like, there's nothing we can do.
Yep.
Like they're not letting us back on. So this lady comes over, and it sucks that I forget her name, but she was unbelievable.
Yep.
Our original flight was at like 2:30 that day, so we would have been there from like 6 to 2, which would have sucked. She got us on the next flight out of the same exact terminal. We didn't have to move at like 8 o'clock. So we got back. I got back for our game. We missed, I think, the first 3 plays.
Yep.
And of course, what does my son do on the first 3 plays? He gets another pick.
Pick 6.
He didn't get a pick 6. He got
just
another
a
pick, though.
yeah.
So I get back there and fucking Trevor and Avery tangle like, you just missed your son's pick, you deadbeat. You know what I mean? Like, but we got back. But American Airlines, count your fucking days. I'm never, ever, ever flying them again. I would understand if I was late. I was not late. I was fucking fuming, dude.
All right.
Fuming.
So I told you guys that now that you've got the whole story out, right?
Whole story's out. All in all.
So
Let's fucking go.
somebody
A+ weekend.
So sometimes if it happens usually when I'm like if I'm gonna write a joke song, but it really just comes to me like this one came to me. It's like I'm walking, not listening to music. I'm thinking about what happened to you, right? And then like some connection for some reason comes into my mind with a song,
Okay.
right? I wrote this song. I wrote the first half of the song this morning,
Fucking legend.
I'm so scared.
and I wrote the second half of it 10 minutes before you got here. Because it was only one verse. I've been doing one verse, one chorus. I'm capable of more than that. I gotta give the people what they need. No. So Fitzy's gonna film me do this.
You want portrait or landscape?
You do whatever you want. All right, now I gotta concentrate on this because I don't remember all the lyrics. All right. Sunday morning, man, I woke up fighting Irish mad. Bitching and moaning on and on about the game they had. And by Tuesday, you could say my voice as good as gone. But when Thursday rolls around, I'll get along. So I'll go for a drive to clear my mind. I'm at 621 on the Malden line. And I'll spend $100 on some Keno tickets, get a Sporky Pie, some Bud Lights with it. I thought South Bend would make me happy, boy, but I was wrong. Ohio State drove for a last second touchdown. Bobby Froyo laughed and I just fell down. Deep sea green crying down at Notre Dame. I don't have to worry about touchdown Jesus anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When I woke up that morning, man, I thought I would die. Then I lost my shit when I found out I missed my flight. And it's crazy how lately, man, all I seem to do is lose. And the only saving grace I have is fucking booze. So I'll go for a drive to clear my mind. But it's 621 on the Malden line. And I'll spend $100 on some Keno tickets, get a Sporky Pie and some Bud Lights with it. I thought South Bend would make me happy, boy, but I was wrong. Ohio State drove for a last second touchdown. Bobby Froyo laughed, man, and I just fell down. Deep sea green crying down at Notre Dame. Have to worry about what touchdown Jesus looks like anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours.
Holy shit.
That was your best work. That was your best work. Well, fucking
You know
done.
what?
That's fucking unbelievable.
I'm crying laughing.
You know what?
I was dying trying to hold the phone steady.
Me, dude, I'm fucking
Yeah.
crying.
You know what? When it's like, when I know, like I've told this before, but like I started writing joke songs in college about my friends because they couldn't do it back to me.
So good.
But like, when I started going with it, I'm like, oh, this could be pretty fun. So, anyways,
Sporky
that's
Pie
the hit of the
and
year
Bud
right
Lights,
there.
dude.
Yeah.
Little fucking Luke Combs.
Bud Lights with it.
Oh, man, that hurts.
All right, we got voicemails.
Yeah, we do.
We got voicemails. All right, this is brought to you by Ohio State University.
Oh, boy.
All right.
I can't win.
Danny Gillis, how do you feel about the Notre Dame loss?
There's no way that's the voice. Give it to me. Give it to me. This is the worst day of my life. I'm currently
remember
the
this.
voice of the Overcooked podcast. Worst day of my life. I'm laying in a bed. We're not supposed to be here.
Getting hit by a boy with no hands.
Don't remember this at all. And I don't know. This is my life, dude. Whatever. I hate my life. Bobby Furrow, good guy. Never got it in the stadium. Loser DNA. Goodbye. How do I hang this up? I have no idea. I don't remember any of that.
I fucking love it. How do I hang this up is my favorite part.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Lou Holtz. Lou Holtz calling in. I just want to say, Danny, I'm really sorry about the way that Notre Dame played at the end there. They fucked up with the 10 guys out there. But I just want to say, I don't know what that guy Day is talking about. Fuck that guy. We are tougher. Notre Dame will always be tougher. And, fuck that guy. All right. Very good. Have a good one.
Do you know who that is?
No.
It's fucking unbelievable. It cracked me the fuck up when I listened to it today.
Yo! It's the man out of Jump Town. Guys, listen, two things real quick, Danny. Sorry about the loss, but you know what you did? You did something you wanted to do. Not too many people have the balls, do what it takes to get a dream completed. I'll let that marinate like some fucking modern butcher tips. Next thing, speaking about beef, I just put back 3 roast beefs up there in the Salem area. Bill and Bob's, King's, and those roast beef of Salem, guys, average score of a 7.3 between all of them. I'm going to tell you what. We don't know what we do. Bella's all the way, baby. Guys, listen, last but not least,
2 things.
genetically modified food. Things we need to start looking at. October 4th, FEMA and the emergency broadcast system. We don't know what we do. We need to get the man out of jump back on for Conspiracy Theories Part 3.
I do agree. He hasn't been on with Fitzy either, so we have to do that. We have to make that happen.
Hey, this is the husband of the lady, that scrawny mouth breather. Thought he pulled a fast one. Trying to exchange shirts with my wife at the gas station to catch a glimpse of her boobs. On to you, buddy. Sleep with one eye open. I'm on my way to Malden. You better put out a 10-man defense to stop me.
Can I just say this right now? This is already one of my favorite shows.
Oh, my God.
It's so like on because a lot of these I didn't hear that story, so like I didn't understand that voicemail before you told that story. Do you know what I mean?
Well, who was that?
I don't know. One of your guys.
Someone with you.
That didn't sound like anybody that I was with.
All right, hold on.
Hey, Fitzy, you fraud. How's training going? Are you ready to get your ass kicked? Peace.
Let me guess, is that one of your children?
No.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
What is that?
All right. So you got more?
Yeah, but go ahead. What do you think it is?
So I think it's Evan's kid.
Oh, okay.
Because
All right.
Evan's kid kicked the shit out of me at Mario Kart 64
okay,
at his
yeah.
house.
That would make sense.
So he made him call me Shitsy first off,
Shitsy.
which is fucking gold. I love it. And then he said, "Are you still training for?" But I think he said Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be his kid. That's great.
All right,
Fuck you, Evan.
we got more.
What's up, trash holes? Hey, Gillis, would you rather have to use VO in all of your mixed drinks, pigeon cum in all of your sandwiches, or watch Notre Dame choke in the final seconds every year in the big game?
That's an easy one. Give me the VO.
Still gets you there, right?
At least it reminds me of my dad.
So I think that's Evan.
Oh, is
So
it?
I think
Yeah.
Evan's kid called in to fuck with me, and
Okay.
Evan called in to
Yeah,
fuck with you.
it's got to be the VO for me.
We got two more. One being first time, long time. From California, Matt Clow.
Let's go.
Boys, how we doing? Matt Clow here, coming to you live from the West Coast. Just wanted to give you guys a shout. I fucking love the show. Gillis seemed like a great dude, salt of the earth. 50, what an unbelievable third man in. And I've been highly entertained by BA since he hired me about 15 years ago for my first job. Quick BA story. I know he told the story about how I showed up with a black eye. That's true. Some kid on the varsity hockey team at BC gave me a good one that I definitely deserved that night. So I walk into the interview. Quick story about Brendan. He gives me the roundabout. I'm nervous. I get palms sweating and everything. He pulls out these set of keys. I think it was like the shittiest Audi you can get. I think it was an A4 or something like that. He slides them across the table to me and he says, "What do you think of these?" I'm sitting there. I don't know what the fuck to say. He goes, "What do you think of these?" I was like, "I don't know, your car keys?" He's like, "Guy, that's an Audi." He's like, "You know how I got that? I come in here and I murder the phones all day. That's what we do here. We murder phones." So right away I was like, this guy's a complete fucking psychopath. Definitely want to work here. And that's how it started. Still doing recruiting 15 years later. But yeah, just great show, guys. I hope you keep it up. It's a fucking transformative show. It's actually changed my life. I used to be this greasy-haired slob, and now I'm lathered in Perk Plus, basically sitting around fucking slugging espressos and eating jars of pickles.
Let's go.
While I watch some fucking psychopath cook breakfast in a truck. It's been good. My English is getting way gooder. I feel like Glenn with one N's my fucking brother. And yeah, just hope you guys keep up the good work. I don't know if you heard BA's buddy O'Malley, he lives in Ireland. In case you weren't sure about that. And what's that, hon? All right, that's it, boys. I gotta run. My steak Diane's ready, and I hope to talk to you soon.
What a voicemail, dude. What a fucking voicemail.
And you know what's funny? He texted me. He's like, "I left you." I didn't listen to it because he left it like later. Yeah. And I said, "Yeah, I listened to it," and I didn't listen to it. But he texted me. He's like, "I don't know if it was my best work, dude. That thing was
fucking fire."
I listened. Watch some psycho make.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Oh, that kid's one of the fucking best.
Are you a big Boiler Room fan?
Love it. That's where I get the. That's where I
100%. Right when he said that, I was like, "This dude loves Affleck and Boiler Room."
Wait, is that from?
Yeah, Boiler Room.
See that?
He's
it's a full with the cabriolet.
Yeah.
So
What's up?
The first thing
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
The first thing I thought of, because I haven't seen Boiler Room in forever, but remember in Ted when Mark Wahlberg was late for fucking work? He's like, "Do you want to be like me and have a nice $35,000 a year job, and drive like a Taurus?" He's like, "Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good life."
Sounds great.
I have a huge house in the West Fork.
I thought of Boiler Room right away.
Anybody here have the
loves
series?
fucking Affleck.
Anybody here have the series 7? I do.
Get
the fuck out. We don't hire brokers here. We train new ones.
Yep.
Oh, it's the fucking best. Dude.
That's awesome.
It's one of my favorite sales scenes of all time. Obviously, I fucking ripped it off from it. All right, one more. That's fucking great voicemail, by the way. I'm going to listen to that again.
Dynamite.
That actually, I might clip that. Put it on the fucking thing. That is an unbelievable fucking voicemail.
He hit everything.
Yeah, he hit so much shit.
Unbelievable.
In what world do we hold off on episodes so Gillis has more time to recover to hear him talk more? I thought we were trying to lower the time he had talking. Got to give a big thank you to Gillis for hyping up the Irish so much that I had to go with Ohio State. Won me some money there. Thanks a lot,
They
Muffler.
fucking
But
pushed.
in the end, I'm
He has
glad
no
it
idea how
was
to
a
bet.
lifelong dream. It was a true joy for me knowing that you're happy to be in the same stadium that Rudy got his one chance to play a couple of snaps for the Fighting Irish, but looked like a fucking total buffoon running on that field, according to the movie. I did have to write all this down. That's why it sounds like I'm reading it. Anyways, happy birthday, Clocky and Florio. Bye.
Can I just say this real quick? This is a guy who just said he looked like a total buffoon running on the field. A guy who videotapes himself tasting espresso martinis from the worst angle you could possibly have. He's like, "Hi, this is Andrew. I'm at the Kowloon right now. So I should have known better that this is a Chinese food place. So, but here we go. We're gonna test it out." Oh man, that's
not good.
That's not good. It's boozy, which you'd expect from a Chinese food restaurant, I guess. Dude, absolutely fucking ridiculous. He's like, Ian, talk about 10-cent head. I love you, Andrew. You know that. He's got the fucking. He's like, I got an espresso martini in a can here that I got at the liquor store. He pours it. Look like this wine.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh,
I should have shaked it.
Shake and pour. It says like all the fucking creams at the bottom of it. The kid's. He's like, this isn't good. I'm like, dude, you fucking.
He's drinking motor oil.
The kid is fucking unbelievable, dude. What a fucking classic. All right, well, that's the voicemails. 8 voicemails. One of the best voicemails we've had in years. Bobby Froyo makes a quick appearance in the voicemails, but only for
my purpose.
For your purpose.
Evan's son calls me Shitsy.
Unbelievable. What a fucking show.
Claude just tees off on
Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan. Listen,
What a fucking show.
I really hope Dylan's listening to this right now.
I know Dylan's listening.
I think he is.
I know Dylan is. I know Sam Bam is. Sam Bam was one of the kids from Ipswich.
Sam Bam?
Oh, his name was Sam. That's how I remembered it. And Lucas was the other kid. It's all coming back now.
Dude.
Braintree kids, how many of them?
3. I don't remember any of their names.
I hope they're listening.
They're definitely listening.
I got to say this real quick, too. Lastly, new
Foxborough
shirts.
girls? No
we have
idea.
new shirts. I haven't gone and picked them up yet. They're at Joe's shop. First of all, the shirts are fucking awesome. Everybody has said to me, dude, these shirts, you wash them, they are just as soft as when you put them on, and they don't shrink. I don't think mine shrunk at all.
Did you get tees and sweats or just
Only
t-shirts?
t-shirts for now because we got to recoup some money on the shirts so we can order the sweatshirts.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So you're gonna order some fucking t-shirts here.
Yep.
So those will be $30. And
I'm confident once we get this Venmo situation filled out,
we're golden.
We're gonna be filling orders.
This is some. I can slide my keys across the table to Matt Cloud, but I can't get the Venmo working. All right. Like I hate shit like that. Though. It just frustrates me. Anyways, I'll get it done. I will get it done.
We need to call Affleck to get Venmo sorted out.
I'm a fucking cheap suit. I'm all, as my father would say, all fucking hat, no cattle. Fucking just totally full of fucking shit. All right, but we have shirts. So if you want to buy a shirt, hit us up because most of them went to Patreon people. And now we have every size back in stock. 3XLs, everything down to medium. Okay, we have 50 of them. We'd like to sell 50 of them so that we can buy 50 sweatshirts. Then we can sell those. See what I'm doing? All right.
Yep.
We're moving this game along, right?
Moving the product,
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I think the kid whose mom might be in line to be the future mayor of Melrose, he's one of Tommy's buddies. He's like, I need a fucking pull in the cork shirt. I'm like, no shit, you do. Good, he goes, good guys, trash people. I love that. I'm like, let's
go.
fucking
Yeah.
go.
What's your size?
Let's fucking go. Medium.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Done.
Yeah. When you grow out of that, see me for a lodge. All right, we will be back next week. Patreon.
Yes, sir.
Coming up. We got some stories that Danny couldn't tell. I think your voice has gotten better throughout the show, by the way.
Yeah, you're doing good.
It's lemon. I mean, we're not 100%, but it's better.
Well, I mean, your voice has never really been 100%. It's always the muffle is always running. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, we love you all. And yeah, we'll give you. So when are we doing? Real quick, when are we doing the next show? Sunday?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Should be good, yeah.
All right. Cool.
Do we
all
have
right.
a topic?
Let's ask the Patreon.
Yeah, we'll ask the Patreon for a topic.
Okay.
And we'll get it from there.
All right.
All right. Peace.